Our number 14 goes next from Agawam, Massachusetts, the Gendon Auto Parts and Garrett's Carpentry Toyota for Kevin Cormier.
We knew that we had a shot to run for the championship after the first year, so we were just kind of eager to get back, not have to build a car and just work on what we had to get to where we needed to be. Yeah, we basically just went through and refreshed the transmission, the rear, and went through the setup a little bit, but it wasn't anything major.
A nose-to-tail, bumper-to-bumper, 4 cars contending, double checkers are in the air. Kevin Cormier has done it, he'll take down the win.
Went and got it out of the way early, which was nice, instead of having to fight all the way till August to get one.
Ladies and gentlemen, winning our first feature event of the night in the limited late models, it's Kevin Cormier to take down the win.
And another big win for Kevin Cormier, 3 on the year, 2 in a row.
I think we proved that we can come through this field pretty well, so hopefully we can just keep this momentum going and see where we end up.
Confidence, definitely confidence in knowing what you have to do. Because if you sit there and be like, oh, well, maybe I'll get top 10, you're gonna be horrible. You gotta be there being like, oh, I can win, I can do this, and then you'll be fine. Because the more confidence you can have in yourself and in the car, the better you'll do.
Matt Clement and Kevin Cormier played a bit of bumper cars in the last few laps of last week's feature. Clement ended up spinning, Cormier ended up black flagged.
I didn't want to spin him, nothing, just wanted to rattle his cage. He's fine. Oh, we were all pissed. If it's second place by a bumper, I'm not gonna let him. I'm not gonna let it go. But if it was like that, I was over it before I even got home. I don't really worry about that. What are you gonna do? Sit there and worry about it?
And Kevin Cormier picks up the limited late model feature event win here tonight, his 4th of the 2023 campaign.
But yeah, it was a big jump. So we not only like matched what we did the last year, but we doubled it, which was really crazy.
Kevin Cormier this year, we can't say enough about how good they have been week in and week out. Every week, he's just one driver that everyone has to try and beat. He has 4 wins this year. It leads the division.
We were ready to go for the championship. It was mainly just me, Matt, and Jeremy, and we were all really close at all times. One bad night, that's all it takes. As any division, we were all right there. I mean, it's not so much keeping up with them, it's getting by them. But usually if you play the right mind game with them, you can get by them. If you park yourself right in their mirror, right? So if you're not just directly following them, you poke yourself out a little bit. They're not, like, some people are caught on to me and they flip up their main mirror now. But no one moves their side mirror. So I park myself right in their little peep mirror. So they see me, and then they start panicking and they overdrive because the pressure on them. Then they overdrive, they slide up, you get right underneath them. I just started doing it because people did it to me, and without realizing it, and then you start doing it to other people. The car was always good on speed. It was just a matter of if we could hit the right adjustment for that night, which usually we were. But then it was mainly just tire. Sometimes we'd mess up on tires, and we just couldn't get the stagger right. But as far as that goes, I mean, the car was always good.
Oh, trouble, turn 3. Cormier, an issue, a mechanical problem, shot straight and up and into the outside wall in turn 3.
The lap before, I think something broke or something, but the car just shot into the wall, smacked the right rear against the wall. Me being me, I didn't pull in. I should have. Just went into turn 3 the next lap and no rear brake, just ate the wall. It wasn't even that bad. It was, a frame saver and whole right front suspension, and the rear end was broke. The car was still fast. So the car was fast, but it just wasn't like, we had no luck after that. Our luck had ran out. So we had some good nights, but it was kind of just make it through the end of the year at that point. Gotta be more patient. Definitely, I learned that with Matt, so shout out Matt. I gotta be more patient. Yeah, there's a lot of stupid things that happened that would have put me in a way better position to win a championship this year if I just was a little more patient with it. Well, considering we doubled our win total from last year, I can't say it was bad, so, I mean, this is my best season ever, so. I would like to thank Gendon Auto, Garrett's Carpentry, Chicopee Concrete, Marcoux Concrete, Sears Realty, Industry Electric, Horsepower Hill Farm, Avery Construction, The Napkin, The Growth Company, First Beat Construction, Ursa Security and Control, Rocking My Sojo, Main Street Grill, Unique Wraps and Glass, and Saving Time Home Service. And Riley Generators, Cas Customs, Williams Race Gears, Rad, and Ham. Late model. Right here. See, it's not our car. So we've been in talks with Chris at Kickback for basically the whole season. So eventually it came to the point where it was the end of the year and we had just bought the mod and it was like, want to drive late models? And I belong in something, I can get a little sideways.